Hello everybody. Today we're going to unbox and assemble this Members Mark Pro Series pellet grill that I bought at Sam's Club. I looked it up on YouTube, really couldn't find many videos other than the one Sam's Club put up. So I thought I'd make a video putting it together, and then we'll do a couple more when we first use it and to season it and that kind of thing. So we'll go ahead and get started on this and we'll see how it goes. Now we're going to go through, coat the inside with oil, and burn it out for the first time. We'll see how it does. I'm really interested to see how well the lid seals up here. It has like a felt seal, so we'll see how much smoke leaks out around it. And so we'll go ahead and get started, get everything oiled down. We'll load it up with pellets, and then we'll let it kind of season and get burned in. Let's get it started. Okay, we got it all wiped down. We'll go ahead and put the grates back in. You can also just spray it down with a non-stick cooking spray. That'll also do the same thing. I didn't have any of that handy, so just went ahead and coated it with oil. We'll put the grates in, fill it up with pellets, and then I'll let it run probably for about 30-45 minutes, something like that. The instructions don't say to do that, but I've always done that with smokers, and I've always had really good luck. So we'll go ahead and put the grates in and get her filled up with pellets. One thing I do want to point out, if I get the camera in here to show it, the temperature probe is down here about where most of your meat would be on this bottom grate, so that's pretty good. A lot of smokers, you see the temperature gauge may be up here, so your temperature, you're not really getting a good reading. But with this down here, you get a pretty good idea of it. Okay, for pellets today, we're just going to use the cheap Walmart pellets. These are 5-star hickory and oak blend grilling and smoking pellets. I thought for this I'd just go ahead and try these out, see how these do, since I'm not actually cooking anything with them. See how well they produce smoke, what kind of smell they put off. So we'll use that, see how they turn out. Make sure to put your pellet brand of choice in the description down below. We'll go ahead and get started. Okay, here's what the pellets look like out of the bag. As you can tell, it's a bunch of different lengths. I'm sure all bags of pellets are pretty much like that. But we'll just make sure they feed well. We'll go ahead and get some dumped in. As you can see, we filled it up almost halfway. It does have this side glass on the front, which is really nice. A lot don't have that. It looks like it's just about to the bottom of it there. So we'll go ahead and get her fired up and see how much smoke it puts out. Okay, we're starting to see the first smoke out of this. We'll leave the lid open, let it smoke for a couple minutes, and let this get started going good, and then we'll shut the lid. Okay, as you can see, the thick white smoke is cleared. You can actually see that it's burning in the pot down here at the bottom. We'll go ahead and we'll shut the lid now and let's start getting up to temperature. So we'll come back, we'll check the temperature here in a few minutes and see how quickly it starts getting up to temperature. Okay, so as you can see, temperature is up to 374 right now. We set it at 350, so it is, and it's still climbing a little bit. So I'm assuming after a certain point it'll start to even out and cool down a little bit. The instruction manual does say plus or minus 20 degrees is pretty normal. So we'll just kind of watch, keep an eye on it and see what happens. Now that it's cooled back down, seems like it's maintaining pretty good there, about 348, almost 350. So about where we had it set to, so that's pretty good. I'll go ahead, probably get some cream cheese ready, a couple small rolls of bologna we'll put on there, see how that does, see what kind of smoke taste this thing can really make. Doesn't look like it's smoking a whole lot right now, other than every once in a while when it puts out a big puff. But we'll see how it does and kind of go from there. Alright everybody, so the smoker's been going for about 45 minutes or so, so it should be good seasoned in, had a good burn in. So to go ahead and finish this seasoning, we're going to go ahead and throw in a couple of small rolls of bologna, a couple things of cream cheese. I'll make a video where I go a little bit more in depth on each one later. But for now, we'll go ahead and get these thrown in, see how they turn out, see how much of a smoke taste this smoker and these pellets do. So we'll go ahead and get these going. I'll turn it down to about 225 or so, and then we'll leave them on for a couple hours, see how they turn out. So let's go ahead and get them thrown on. So we'll go ahead and we'll open this up for the first time. As you can tell, the inside is starting to season up good. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw this up here. These don't have to get as hot. And we'll take the bologna and we'll just set that on right here. I put a little mustard, a little seasoned salt, garlic salt, onion powder, and just a little mustard as a binder. Like I said, I'll make a video where I go a little bit more in depth on that later. So now that the temperature's dropped, we'll go ahead and we'll turn it down some. So for this, we only needed it about 225. So we'll leave it there. We'll go ahead and we'll set our timer. And then we'll set that for 2 hours. So there it is. So in 2 hours, we'll come back, check on it, we'll make sure it has pellets in the meantime, and should be in good shape, and we'll try it out and see how it does. Okay, as you can hear, the timer's going off. That means it's ready. We'll go ahead and we'll open the lid here, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Bologna looks good. Cream cheese has some nice color to it. Not super dark, but looks good. Go ahead and turn this off. Fan will stay on until it cools down some. Actually, need to get a pair of tongs. I'll be right back. Alright, got the tongs. We'll go ahead and get the bologna off. We'll just set it on this plate. It shouldn't be too hot, so it should be okay. Set it here to the side real quick. Go ahead and cut a little bit off, see how it tastes. So smoke didn't get super deep in it, but it is only on 2 hours. We'll go ahead and try this, see how it is. It's warm, but not too terribly hot. That's good, really easy to make, really quick. Great snack to make, especially if you're doing a laundry cook and you just want to hurry up and make something so you can eat while you're waiting on something else. Go ahead and try some of the cream cheese. That also is really good. This is the first time I've made cream cheese on a smoker, and I'm really happy with it. The smoker itself I'm happy with. It seems like it seals good, holds temperature pretty well, doesn't go through a lot of pellets. I think it'll be really good. A lot more cooks are coming. Make sure to subscribe. Put in the comments below if you have this smoker or if you have any specific pellets you like to use and what your go-to cooks are. And thanks for watching.